Hi, I'm Roger Carthew, and as you can see, I've got the bank of solar panels running out behind me. This bank of solar panels gives us enough electricity to run all of our large format digital inkjet printers. I'm with Angale, and Angale, can you tell us what we do when we print things in the office?
Well, first of all, we try to print on both sides when we can, and if it's only one page, we recycle it when we don't need it anymore. And for all the drafts and the thing for office use only, we can print on the back of the pieces of paper. And once the piece of paper is completely full on both sides, we just recycle in this bin.
I'm in the foyer of my business, and here we have an environmental policy on this side, and here we have our purchasing policy. And it's an example of what happens when you come to buy from us, is that everything we do in our business is directed by this environmental policy. And also to then take this and feed this into a purchasing policy, and all of this is designed to assist us in giving you a print product that is greener. So when we make those wooden signs, we end up with about 20 to 25% of the material that we get in here as being waste. And as part of the way that we manage the business here, we take that 20-25% of the waste, which looks like this, and we use it in our factory for heating in winter. And we have within the business 3 wood fires like this, and it keeps the place beautifully warm, solves a waste management problem. So I'm with Peter, and Peter is one of the people that works in our factory. When we started to look at what we were doing in our business and we looked at waste, we identified 11 different waste streams, all of which needed to be managed in different ways. And the primary waste that we identified needed to go into 3 bins. And Peter's going to tell you how those bins work.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, this is the landfill bin. This is anything that doesn't fit in the other 2, basically. This one is the plastic bin. All plastics go in this one, which we do a bit of. And this is the paper and cardboard bin. And obviously that's full of paper at the moment. And yeah, so whatever, this covers everything that we do, basically. And like I said, whatever doesn't fit in these 2 goes in this one.
Peter, just a question for you. Once you've got these bins full, they go out into some other big bins?
Yes, this one goes back into the large paper bin that gets emptied. And each one of these has got a larger receptacle that gets picked up by a large truck.
So the plastics end up being recycled, the paper and cardboard ends up being recycled, and then the landfill ends up going off to landfill. So what I've shared with you are just some of the bigger things and some of the smaller things that we've done in Roger Carthew Printing over the last 3 or 4 years. It's all of these things added together that allow me to say that we are greener at printing for you today than we were 4 or 5 years ago. And I invite you to contact me. It's also important to understand that green is not just what you do in your own business, but it's also the things that you buy. And with the green printing that we do, it's a fine example of how you can begin to be green just simply by buying green.